It's been a while since my last video. I've been busy with client engagements and I am pursuing a doctoral degree in business administration. However, although I've been busy, I have been paying close attention to what has been happening around us. And a lot is happening here in St. Kitts and Nevis that has deeply impacted all of us. This has compelled me to come to you today to share my thoughts on the challenges we face. And it's not just about talking about those challenges, but I want to also discuss ways in which we can overcome them and move forward together. You see, all around us, there are individuals and families who are grappling with some serious challenges, from violence and crime to economic and financial hardship. But today, I wish to address that deep sorrow and that anger that's stemming from gun violence that's claimed too many lives. Our country is in pain, searching for answers, longing for direction, and yearning for peace and safety. I believe that the time has come for a pivotal shift, and I'm not talking about it at the policy and law enforcement level, but at the individual, the family and community levels, as I've found that this element has been missing from our discussions. So what can we do? Well, it starts with how we support each other. In facing these harsh realities of violence and loss, we need to go beyond mere expressions of sympathy or bouts of anger over the crime situation to doing little things that I believe can be impactful. As individuals, communities, or even groups, we can actively engage both the young people who we know are involved in a life of crime, as well as the families that have been impacted. Now, when I say actively engage the young people, I am referring to us getting to those root causes of their issues. We need to understand their frustrations and fears. And through knowing that, we will be better positioned to offer the guidance, love, and support many of them so desperately need. We need to stop seeing them as just statistics or that's just another bad boy. And remember that they are human. They are our children, our nieces, nephews, our neighbors. They are individuals who need guidance, support, and love. They need to know they're not alone in this world and that their lives are incredibly valuable. We have seen this in the past where these young men decided among themselves to end the violence, which tells me that they too would want better for themselves. I wish to posit that this can happen again, but this time with our support and involvement. It is important for everyone to be part of the process, to open to sharing and to find solutions that can be long-lasting and sustainable. And since I'm talking about involvement, it is also important to point out that this approach can also be useful at the policy and law enforcement levels. We must include these young men in the discussions on the solutions, as that is how we will better understand their needs and reach them more effectively. They know better than we do what their struggles are, so we must include them in the decision-making process. Finally, regarding how we deal with these young men, I would also like to suggest that we be more open to helping them channel their energies positively. We can do this by providing them with opportunities for employment as well as involvement, be it in community projects or otherwise. We just need to engage them. The main aim should be about helping to shift their focus and to reintegrate them effectively into our society. I wish to turn our attention now to the families affected by violence. Too many of these families are often left to process that deep-seated anger and pain alone. I believe that as a community, We need to provide support that helps them heal, not fanning flames of retaliation or revenge. Instead, we need to foster a network of care, one that offers a pathway to recovery, allowing these hurting families to move forward with peace and resilience. I do understand, however, that sometimes we don't always know what to do or what to say to help these grieving families. However, there are support systems that are in place. And I'm talking about our churches, of which many of us are members, and the National Counseling Center, which plays an essential role by providing a safe space for healing and guidance. But what good are they if they are not utilized? That is where we come in. We can do our part by encouraging these families to seek out that help, to talk to a counselor, or we could even invite them to join our prayer groups. As simple as it may seem, it can make a significant difference for these families. At the end of the day, it's about understanding and alleviating the deep pain of loss and helping guide these families through their darkest moments towards healing. Now is the time for us to reignite our sense of community. We need to extend our care beyond self and our immediate families and begin to offer a helping hand to our neighbors. We need to begin to stand together in times of need and actively contribute to each other's well-being. This is my call to action. The time has come for us to be the change makers in our country. Let's turn these challenges that we face into opportunities for a more secure future, because together we can overcome adversity and thrive. Have a blessed day.